Definitely a contributing factor.
Well, speaking of Rich, Peter with the headbutt, that was beautiful. He may still die, but he's got an unbreakable will, and that is going to keep him alive. Finds the double pulverize there as well as Equalizer goes down. Willer is definitely dead, cannot ulti out of that one, as the Emperor's Divide from the grave for Yukao. Going to work out, it's all on Andal, whether he can connect that Zenith Blade. Instead, he just walks up and tries to take down Doctom, survives as well, as now Peter in some trouble. Jiu doesn't pick up the turret aggro, and Willer is looking to make his way back. There's the flash out, and yeah, just sacrifices.
He seemed to not be too concerned. Does get the plate though. He'll take that.
Rich does manage to get the stun, but there's another Gully Wall and Flash to do some work. And Jiu Spell Shield now on cooldown. They see that flash out from Jiu, but he walks into the Gully Wall. What was that? Oh no! Now flash out from Willer, but he is still going to die.
It'd be really rough for them to go out.
The Peter Punch! It's interactive as well. That's very, very cool. There was Flash we were talking about, as that Feather Recall was ridiculous. Jiu taking so much damage, has to flash. He's on like, what, 1 health? As Peter flashes on in! Very scary right now, 2-1 and 3 on the Xayah, as now they're going to try and collapse onto Dudu. The wall is going to be set up, and Dudu is going to try and buy as much time as possible as the Realm Warp is delivering the rest of the team in, but they couldn't get close enough, and down goes the Jax. Just bring all your friends. That's the way to deal with it, as that's a Rip Herald just thrown down. Pyoshik immediately mounts, and Shelly is going to try and do what she can. Looks for another knock up here, but he's just going to take the river exit. Might be able to get something going. Doesn't have the ulti though, and I don't think he's going to be able to find too much. Rich actually electing to go away from the turret, away from the crocodile, and he's just dead even though he flashed. So as we do have multiple people rotating over, my god, that Phosphorus Bomb did so much work. Andal has to flash, and Jiu, I don't think he's going to be able to get that one as he's down to sub 100 health. The barrier, beautifully done, walks out of the way of the Phosphorus Bomb, as there it is, Jiu able to get that last hit. And actually, wasn't him in here as Peter. 3-2. I think it was a 3-1.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Chijijik Lol Park here in the space. Digon alongside a very special guest. Joining us is the Atlantalist.
Oh, yeah.
He's here. He got the memo on what you're supposed to wear. And then we've got G2 Wadid from the LEC. Yeah.
Enough, so Chu just kind of laughs at him and runs away. Career is going to get hands shook, and a 3-man root comes in from Smash now as Pyoshik. Yeah, the flash after the fact always feels bad.
Deny of the entry from Showmaker, as this is a miss.
Nice try, actually. The kick is going to land on the Duckdown, but the Sonic Wave is not. And Victor loving this 1v1. Showmaker going in, but guess who's here as well? It is the Nico and the Fury. The charm comes in and Showmaker just dies instead. As now Lucid is just, yeah. A couple more times, but this is actually a Rakan TP, and eventually Duro just gonna get slammed into the wall. They're trying to burst him down, and the sweep comes in from Vikla. They get the kill on the Duro and onto Canyon.
Back away because of the Herald, but everything that came after was so confusing.
Yeah.
So, they found Duro.
Duro kind of taking a similar thought and saying, well, I have to clear this ward 100%. He's just going to get shot there as he dives. Value there on a 2 is what it's like. Yeah, that's a 3-0 all right. He's not the only one to predict 3-0 today as well. This one might be coming true though, unlike yesterday. Canyon on the right side wanted to say hello and might just die for it. Is going to jump on in, and the Encore just going to run through, but not going to do quite enough. They're actually going to take out Keen as well. An overextension from Gen G gets them out of position. And right after Wadid got on camera, coincidence, I think not.
All Wadid's fault.
And then, did Genji win? Yes. Genji won Wadid.
Woo! Yes, I knew it! Oh, round 2?
Yeah, there's the root. I think Vikla's just, yeah, that.
Looks for Diablo here. Such low health bars.
Ooh.
And look how low Ruler is. He wants it so bad. Ah! Just getting the better of them. Oh.
Right, flash on forward onto Ruler, who just cleanses away. Duro not able to hook onto the wall, throws out the depth charge, but eventually Raptor is going to come on in. Oh, but the buffer gets onto the wall before Now that it's 15,000 gold, you know, I think it's safe enough.
Oh, wait, Jinx ulted to stop the recall.
Yes.
Oh, man.
They're just too good.
Umpty, no!
Once again, no Umpty, no! Oh my god, Umpty, I thought you stopped it, but again.
The game, Zeri's skirmish power is really powerful. Speaking of,
Yep, Zeri looking for the angle as the cleanse comes out. It flashes the arrow gorgeously, and the encore doesn't quite work out. Prowling projectile is going to miss though, and the flash out from Korea will keep him alive. But now it is clean up Xin Zhao time, and in he goes, picks up a swift
tag on him. Maybe you kill this guy.
Well, looking for an arrow onto Faker. They will be able to find it. Shockwave is there for Showmaker, and he does press that button. Cataclysm comes down, but it doesn't stop Faker from getting out. His flash does come on through. There's the flash over the wall. Never know them.
Is it a trick question, maybe?
Well, Arrow is going to connect onto Faker once again.
Kill the other
does
one.
Find a little bit of an angle. Can go all out here as well as they pull Faker back. But he goes golden, and now Pays has made his way in. Empress Divide hits the air as Faker is going to get taken down by the volley. And now Pays is slowed up. Takes a lot of damage there at the same time as well. He's taking that one in stride. Let's just say that. As Arrow going to connect onto Faker. He's just taking all of these arrows. Shockwave comes on down as well. And just barely survives. Fever and everyone else is turning up as well. Lucid will break the tether and then safeguards away. Going to be able to take them on a merry jaunt through the jungle. And Showmaker getting some plates on the other side. Let's see whether Lucid can actually execute himself. He might actually be... Never mind.
No. Why? I mean, Lucid is also going to die slowly again, it looks like. Don't think he'll be able to get the execute, but
I think he will, because I don't think he's been touched for quite some time.
I just don't think he gets that time.
Yeah, he needs to die ASAP. As Pays, let's see whether he hits him with something. No, Slurkle doesn't land, and Lucid is going to dictate his own fate here. Production will go to Lee Sin.
They really just want to shelter D+ fans today, and I think it's maybe warranted.
Oh, stationary target. There we go. Never mind, he's just dead.
Burst damage on both sides as Storm.
Yep, there's the gate, as we're going to need to throw out the Ragnarok. Let's see whether this kill can actually come through. The undertow, not enough, and first blood.
Been known for forever, as Doran is going to look to stop it back, and maybe look for more.
Yeah, as Ragnarok actually going to be used here. Let's see whether Doran actually wins out on this fight, as into the brush he goes. There's the flash to follow. Will he have it? No, he does not. Doran.
They can try to make this work.
Let's see whether it does work out, as the bubble is going to connect. That means that the public execution comes down. Wild Growth is fantastic, as Carrier will be able to take one back, as now Lucid looking for it on a Pays. He has red white, but it is not enough.
Now the Zion's going to show up.
Yeah, there's a petrifying gaze though, as Faker, he might just die as Showmaker doesn't have his flash. And Ona tries to make his way over. Another poison comes on through as Faker walks up, flashes away, and Ona should be able to finish this one off. Showmaker though does have to get the flash out for Ona to be able to pick up that kill. Man, that was close, as now Lucid looking for a little bit of an angle here as he gets over the wall. Flashes on forward. Can he get the Ona? The answer's no! Too many knockups, and they out!
Well,
damn.
Well, that's the kind of moment where you're just like,
the Aatrox into, I believe, it's Sejuani, as Faker is taking a lot of damage, but Ona is going to come out of the enemy jungle. That's a flash from Showmaker. I'm not sure about that one, and now he's just really dead. Oh, he gets the egg. There you go. Wards
found Doran.
Speaking of which, yeah, Doran is just going to blow up. He flashes in, but the buster shot, they're playing tennis with a cannon. What is this? Why isn't what did?
Best ceremony, the best celebrations from the biggest wins in the week. We had 4 series, and you know, Peter was teaching us how to count. 3-2, which was the score of today's series, but really what he meant at that time was there were 3 teams that were stopping him from Hong Kong and 2 left, and one of those 2 stopped him, and it was that man right there with the arrow through the heart of the DN Automotive Freaks earlier in the week. And yes, it is the Maestro. Look at him go. That's how you know you're a lifer.
He's so locked in. Who's that guy?
That was great. I didn't know Big was so talented.
He knows the music, and yes, that final pop-up.
Can we show the bigger one again?
Wait, which flag am I?
The Burger Maestro,
Burger, yeah.
where he knows the music perfectly. Again, as a graduated music major, I want to see it one more time. Let's see it.
No, I think I was doing this during the when they go. Yeah, this
This is the intro. It's the eyes in the intro.